All right, Rod Hill rejoins us now. Before we get to that much anticipated 7-day forecast, I know you have some news for Central and Eastern Oregon this morning.
Yeah, we are talking about this red flag warning. It's everything in red. Much of Central Oregon, much of Eastern Oregon. This is today and tomorrow. Remember, we're expecting a return of thunderstorm development. Haven't seen that for a while in our state. And of course, lightning brings with it the potential fire starts. That's the main reason for that red flag warning. And I'm sure things will be monitored very, very carefully in the coming couple of days. Moving on right now, nothing going on in Oregon except for just a little border crossage down near northern Nevada. There's some rain showers over in Salt Lake City. But once we get into the afternoon hours, we do anticipate some thunderstorm development. Here's Futurecast. And by the way, we also have this morning a fog advisory up and down the coast. And see how the little tongue of clouds comes into Longview? This is making its way up the Columbia River into the North Valley. I'm not convinced this happens, but if it does, that little push of marine air would probably lead to temperatures not being quite as warm as yesterday. We did hit 90 at PDX, and we did hit 90 yesterday in Salem. Any early cloudiness inland would go away, and parts of the coast will clear out. Now look out here. Here we are at 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to play it until 4:30. Now we're starting to get some thunderstorm development in eastern Oregon, including Baker County and down around the Burns area. This does not show much in central Oregon until we get into overnight tonight into tomorrow. And Friday morning, storms over the Cascades. This actually shows there could be some weakening storms, produce some traces of rain into the North Valley tomorrow morning. So we'll watch that. Meanwhile, there's a heavier shower in Baker City Friday morning, and here's a more explosive round of thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon, southern and eastern areas. So a lot of things to keep an eye on depending on what part of our state you live in on this Thursday morning. These are current numbers. Pick out your city. 59 Salem, 70 out in the Dalles this morning, 52 out in Baker City later today. If we get that low push of early cloudiness, that should be enough to hold temperatures under 90 up and down, certainly the North Willamette Valley, 60s to about 70 at the coast, still 90 in Madras, and in the 80s with the thunderstorms dancing out east. Here's Portland 7-day, 88 today, near 90 into Sunday. And then just like that, we cool off nicely to start next week. There's at least a chance of some manageable rainfall Monday night and Tuesday, and that is your forecast.